I posted a link the other day with a song called Anabolic, which is about how together as one world we can build a better environment, a better universe, a better together living spirit civilization. And the song itself is a masterpiece. I'm not saying it because it's me. I'm saying it because I'm comparing it to other songs of its genre and other songs of its message, which there are none of its kind of message. I don't want any credit. What it's saying is what matters. But anyway, I post this song. It's about 4 minutes and 50 seconds, maybe 5 minutes. So I actually said, could somebody take the time to listen to this song and analyze the lyrics for me? The first comment will be the link to the video. And I only got one answer, and it was, please just post the lyrics. And I said, the lyrics are actually posted through the song. And they said, I could read all the lyrics in 10 seconds rather than have to suffer through the song. And I said, I cure suffering. And that's where I left it. And I'm thinking to myself, is a person who is in a member group called the Great Spiritual Awakening that spiritual if they aren't open-minded enough to listen to a 4 minute and 50-second song with a very meaningful message? And they can't give me the excuse of it's not my genre of music, because you're not very open-minded if you haven't even heard the song, and because it looked like it may be hip-hop or some kind of music that you don't like. He didn't even listen to it. He obviously shows that he didn't listen to it. He heard the first few seconds and didn't like that it had a beat. And the beat is good. That's the funny thing, is it's a good beat. But if people don't like that kind of music, they don't like that kind of music. Like if somebody didn't like metal or rock or any kind of like alternative music, they wouldn't like Iron Man or any rock. They would just be like, oh, I don't like that kind of music. And they wouldn't even hear the words. Now, here, I don't resonate specifically with jam thrash music, but I've sang so many of those songs, I understand where those people come from when they sang those songs. And in fact, I've been all those things myself, and I don't want to talk like that. And so, besides that, in the Great Spiritual Awakening, very few people even have come out of nap time. They are just now, turning over and starting to yawn. That's the farthest they are. They're not greatly awakening at all. They have no clue what an open mind and an ability to concentrate and listen really is. If you can't listen to a 4 minute and 50-second song to hear what it says, instead of saying, that's not what I prefer, then you are not a very spiritual being. Yes, you have a spirit in you. We all have the light within us. But people have confused the understanding of depth, thinking, I don't prefer that, so therefore I can say, give it to me differently. I would say, you don't go and say, hey, buffalo, be a duck. Because I don't speak the way you want me to speak. My message comes the way I give my message. You'll hear my message the way I say it. My message is very deep, and it's unheard of in any other form. So therefore, if you want to hear the good message, you're going to have to hear it the amazing way I present it, instead of being asleep and saying, that's not the way I prefer it. Because if you were to put out something that had any meaning to it, I would check it out. And I wouldn't judge it other than where its factualities or its flaws stood. That's what I would do. I'd help you understand yourself and your own information. I ask people to do that for me, and they don't. I ask people to analyze where I'm wrong, and they don't. I ask people to say, where do you disagree? And once again, they don't disagree. They're just too chicken shit to stand up and do anything about it because they're little children. And they don't want to hear that, and they'd get mad at me for it. And I do care. That's why I'm saying this. But I don't really care if it hurts their feelings. What they need is somebody to actually give a shit enough to tell them to grow the fuck up. You're not spiritual just because you went to a group and you have a V for Vendetta mask on your thing. And it's like people have no clue what they're spewing. They're just posting little links or posting a meme picture about accepting people for their gay pride. Spirituality, gay pride. That's not spirituality. I'm not judging anybody. Do what you want to do. But that's not spirituality. If you're taking sides on some disorder that's going on in the world and saying that that's what you vibe with, then you are not awake. You are picking a side to get your ego involved in and stand up for it. What will take you off your course? I don't know. But everybody is off course. I would say that I'm not, because I'm not. But when I just said that everybody is, guess what? I'm off course because I can't get anybody to listen. So therefore, my whole daily job is to not lose my mind in a world full of insane little baby children. And I'm reaching out to the very few people that I see that do resonate with the message of truth. And they won't answer me because they probably have so many people trying to get a hold of them or disprove them or talk shit to them, just like I do, that they don't know who to listen to. And since they're out doing lectures, they get a lot more people doing that to them than I do to me. But anytime I post anything, I get hassled, I get threatened, I get people disagreeing, or not disagreeing in a way where it makes any sense why they're disagreeing. They're just basically saying, we need money, we need these things, oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. And they have no backup to anything they're saying besides their children, and they don't want to stand up for themselves. They want to be enslaved, and they want to be ruled by other people. They want to be little children who have other people do everything for them, and it's sickening. It's really sickening. So if people can't listen to a few-minute message, then they're not very grown. If they have to have it done their way, because it's not Burger King. Anyway, until next time.